So a new PlayStation 5 model is launching soon, the next major update for the PlayStation 5 public launch, and Sony is giving out free money. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, are you watching the State of Play today or not? The event goes live at 2 p.m. Eastern, and it is going to be a 30-minute show focused on the new 007 First Light game, which I'm excited for, but that's just me. What about you? So comment below yes or no if you're watching the State of Play today or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the new PlayStation 5 model launching soon. Reading from Deal Labs, it seems that Sony has opted for a rather unexpected strategy to avoid the third increase in price of the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition in Europe. As a reminder, the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition launched at €399 in 2020 before going up to $449 and then $499 in April 2025, an increase of €100 in the last 5 years. Thus, the storage space of the new PlayStation 5 Slim Digital Chassis E would be reduced to 825 gigabytes compared to 1 terabyte for the previous model, Chassis D. The new version of the PlayStation 5 Chassis E would carry the CFI 2100 series label, more precisely CFI 2116. Note that this reduction would only apply to the digital model, the PlayStation 5 Slim Standard with a disk drive, also based on the new Chassis E, would still have a 1 terabyte SSD. To date, this change has only been observed on the European version of the console. The mention of 825 gigabytes would clearly be highlighted on the new packaging alongside the 4K and HDR logos. On the other hand, the specifics of the models intended for other regions remain unknown for the time being. Finally, the CFI 2100 version of the digital PlayStation 5 Slim would be marketed in Europe from September 13th, 2025 at the unchanged price of €499. So Sony has a new PlayStation 5 Slim model coming for Europe currently, and one of the big changes is that they're reducing the size of the SSD inside the system from 1 terabyte to 825 gigabytes, which is what it had at launch, but it's still going to cost the same price it does right now for customers. If you're someone looking to buy a PlayStation 5 Slim Digital Edition, get the previous version that comes with the 1 terabyte SSD, since it's still going to be at the same price and is still out there. For the physical edition, it'll still have 1 terabyte on this new model as well, so no major changes there. The article points to Sony potentially attempting to not have another price increase for the PlayStation 5, and of course, we'll see if that's the case. They're also not sure what the situation will be for this new model in other regions, so let's see how that goes as well. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers.
Let's drop the hammer.
Now diving into the second story of the video, Sony giving out free money. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, Sony's offering a generous $100 PlayStation Store voucher for free to select players who upgrade to any new PlayStation 5 model this month. As far as we know, this upgrader program, as Sony calls it, is only available in the United States and to those who receive a special invite, which is never me. A number of users have reported receiving emails from Sony with the offer, and we can confirm that we've seen the email ourselves. This is the website, PlayStation Lifestyle. Only those PSN account holders who receive an invite are eligible for the program, which expires on September 20th. If you did receive the email, you can claim the free PlayStation Store credit provided that you activate your new console by the aforementioned date. Those upgrading from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, from launch PlayStation 5 to PlayStation 5 Slim, and from any of the aforementioned PlayStation consoles to PlayStation 5 Pro qualify for this offer. Once you've activated your new console, simply head over to the PlayStation Store on the PlayStation 5 and you'll see an option to redeem the voucher. Click on it, follow the instructions, and $100 will appear on your wallet funds. So that's a really nice way to start off your PlayStation 5 journey, getting $100 right away to start buying games. This is pretty much a bundle of sorts that has a full $70 title in there, plus maybe a smaller title as well, but you get to choose what you want instead of there being a game already in the box chosen for you. Shout out to those lucky people upgrading from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 5 to PlayStation 5 Pro. What a nice way to start off your PlayStation journey or your new console journey. I don't know why Sony can't bless me the same way. But you guys let me know if you got this invite or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, the next major update for the PlayStation 5 and its public launch. We're at that time of the year again where the last major update for the year for the PlayStation 5 is about to launch. The beta for the PlayStation 5 version 12.0 has been ongoing for over a month now. The beta launched on July 24th with not much really going for it. The main focus of the beta was the multi-connection support for your controller. Now you can connect your controller to 4 devices without needing to pair it over and over again. As someone who likes using their controller on, my iPad or iPhone alongside my PlayStation 5, it's definitely a nice feature to have. Something I didn't even think was possible for the controller, but yeah, that was really it. You also had the low power mode that's on there, which we know is most likely the testing grounds and getting things ready for the next PlayStation handheld. This would allow developers to openly support and test this feature with players for the next 2+ years before the potential launch of the next handheld, allowing Sony to iron out any issues they have early on and to get as much support as possible for the handheld day one. With that said, this feature does nothing obviously for the time being, but Sony says when the update officially launches, we'll start seeing supported games scale back their performance, of course. So again, it's really just the multi-device support for the controller that's the real major thing to focus on, because the low power mode, while it's a cool thing to see, it's not going to be really something we care about as much until the handheld launches. This next quote-unquote major update will most likely be launching sometime next week based on previous years, probably Wednesday or Thursday of next week, unless Sony just decides to drop it today, obviously. This is also a guess, so let's see how that goes. But you guys let me know if you're excited for the multi-device controller feature or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with Bring On the First Show. Hopefully this state of play that's set to go live later today is the first of 2 state of plays that's set to go off this month. We heard about a state of play or showcase that's set to happen later this month, so hopefully that is still the case, and the Sony first party maybe gives us some good stuff over there. But if you're excited for this event that's happening today and the potential event later this month, destroy the comment section with Bring On the First Show, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.